This is a quick video going through the Excel Practice Task 1 from the ICT Functional Skills Level 2. This particular task uses a file called Luxury, and we're going to go through how we do this now. So, first thing it says is open the file called Luxury. I've already got that open. Put that open here. So this is the file called Luxury. First question, insert a column to the left of the column for hotel costs. Name this new column restaurant costs and make it display correctly. So we need to insert a column to the left of the hotel costs. Here's our hotel cost column, and we need to insert a column to the left. So when we insert columns, it defaults to insert a column to the left anyway. So I'm going to highlight that whole column by clicking on C. We go here to insert, and if I click on part of the insert there, insert cells, it will insert a whole column like that. I'm just going to show you a different way. If I just click on that without clicking on the little arrow, if I just click on this bit here, it inserts a column like that. Or the way I generally do it is by right clicking on the column and clicking on insert here. So remember that it always inserts to the left of the column that you've highlighted. So in this column, we need to rename it restaurant costs and make it display correctly. So and then I'm going to put a pound sign sort of like it does on the hotel costs. So just going to make that a bit wider by double clicking in there, and it's the width of that text in there. Rotate the text costs per year up. So we need to rotate this. We do that by clicking on this little orientation tab here with the AB and the line and the diagonal. We can click it. You can change the angle, or you can do a vertical text. So that means the text will still be read left to right, but it will be the C will be above the O than the S. But we're going to rotate it because that's what it asks us to do. Rotate it up. That does a straight 90-degree turn. You can actually change the angle by going into the drop-down button here, clicking on Format Cell Alignment, and here you can see it's turning 90 degrees, but we can change that. We can change it to any degree. So if we want to go to 60 degrees, and go to 60 degrees. So I'm just going to undo that and leave it at 90. Now the good thing about the text being rotated like that is it means we can narrow that column, because we only need it as wide as the letters are tall. So if I double click here, it makes it a lot narrower. That's a little too narrow. I think a little bit wider. So this will certainly save space on that first column. Okay, the next bit, to add a footer and write your name in it. This is not the easiest thing to do. Adding the footer is quite straightforward. It's getting back after you put the footer in that's caused a lot of problems. It used to be a lot easier. I used to think it was easier on older versions of Excel, but we're stuck with these later versions. The insert tab here, you can go on home, click on insert, and the header and footers over here. Just make sure that it is here. Sometimes you have this text and it has a box with text in. I've actually edited this so I can see these. Depends which version of Excel you've got, but it should be over here with the text button here. If it's not, you'll have a little thing like that. If you'd have clicked on that, that would show everything. That's not going to work because we don't have any data set. So click on header and footer, and here we can see we automatically go straight into header and footer wizard. You can add headers here, here, or here. There's various things we can insert. We can insert the page number, pages, current date, current time, where the file is kept. Useful if you're working with someone else. If it automatically prints the file path and you hand it over to someone else's document, they can see where that file's saved. And various other things you can add on there. But we're more interested in the footer. So I'm just going to scroll down to the footer. And again, we've got those three sections. We can go to the left, middle, and the right. I'm going to put it in the middle, switch on right to the footer. And just remind myself what it needs. Write your name in it. Okay. Box. Now we've inserted the footer, and we can work on this Excel sheet like in this format, just like we did before. See, it's gone back to the Home tab, but it's a bit messy because we've made it smaller. We've added these things here, and this is this whole grey thing here. It's actually quite difficult to get back to where we were. There's nothing obvious. There's no close header footer here. It actually took me a while to work out how to do this, but what you do is you get to view, and then you go back to normal view. So at the moment we're on what's called a page layout view. The page layout view shows you what the pages will look like when they're printed. So you can see that this, if you print this, it'll print columns A to F, because that's how big it will fit on this size sheet of A4 paper that's in portrait mode. But we don't want this, we want normal layout. So I'm going to click back to normal. Now the footer appears to have disappeared. It is there, trust me. It's just, it doesn't show until you print it. To prove it's still there, if I go to File and Print, so the print preview comes up and we have the footer there. So that's that stage done. So we're going to C, let's look at D, delete the row that contains the cell named gas. So we delete the row. So delete the row, we highlight the row. So do that by clicking on the number. And again, there's various ways of doing that. I'm just going back to the Home tab here. We can click on Delete here. Now get rid of it. Do that. We can click on the little arrow and say Delete cells or delete rows. It's the rows we want. If you just delete the cells, now because we've highlighted the row, it actually has to delete the whole row, which is what we want. But I usually just, again, right click and delete. So that's gas deleted. Like in Excel, very often there's 3 or 4 ways of doing the same thing, whichever the one you're most comfortable with. So the next bit, we have to insert the following information in the reference costs column. So we've got these numbers, let's just do water costs, tax and wages. I'm just going to speed the video up and I type those in because you don't want to see the type those in the time. Okay, I've entered those numbers in now. As you can see, for some reason Excel has left aligned those numbers, which is unusual. Normally numbers are right aligned like this. Generally right alignment is what we want, because then that puts the correct units, tens, hundreds, etc. in the right column. I'm just going to highlight that row and I'm going to click on, actually not the whole row because I'm just going to highlight these bits and click on the alignment here to right alignment. And it says save the file using suitable name and close the program. So we should forward, file, use your file save as, and give it a name. Actually complete and save it. Save it somewhere in the files, doesn't matter where. I'm just going to save it on there where it was saved before. There we go.